Hey guys, Mike from BallPythonBlvd here. Welcome to the baby room. Got lots of babies. Lots of babies. Well, I told you guys 3 days ago now I was going to do a video on the new incubation method, and I wanted to make sure that I got on here and shared that with the reptile community. And I will tell you, this was life-changing for me. Cleaner, cheaper. I mean, I don't see any drawbacks to it at this point. We've incubated our over 30 clutches already this way with no issues at all. And yeah, and I'm loving it. Let's see who we got on here. We got one person right on live. See, this is what happens when you don't post often enough, is like people stop getting notifications that you're actually going live. But I'm sure this is gonna spread a little bit. At least I hope it does, because it'll save everybody a bunch of money and a whole bunch of heartache. So, hey, Gray's Reptiles, how's it going? But yeah, this is just unbelievable. It kind of started kind of as a fluke. I got some stuff from my son, and then we made it up, and I'm like just sitting around. I'm like, I'm gonna see if this is gonna work. I know this is gonna work. Hey, how's it going? CK Exotics. Drop a like, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. Make sure your notifications are on. If you don't get my notifications and you subscribe, unclick the notification and then re-click it again on all, just to make sure you're getting any future ones. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys what we did, and you guys are gonna be blown. Your minds will be blown. So as you guys know, the old-fashioned ways of incubating eggs, you got obviously hatch right, you got perlite, vermiculite. The downside of vermiculite, perlite, that I see is it's very dirty, it's messy, can get stinky on perlite, can get dusty as well. And then on top of that, you're throwing it away. Like it's not reusable. Like it's going in the trash, you know. So I think you guys, once you start doing this, you're gonna just keep doing it, because it's gonna save you a fortune, and it gets rid of all that mess. All right, so who wants to see it? I know you all do. All right, you ready for this? Yep, those are Orbeez. Orbeez. So beauty about Orbeez, they hold moisture, but they don't like leak the moisture out. So in general, what this product originally was used for, before it was Orbeez, was actually for gardening. It's also used for like feeding crickets and stuff like that. It just doesn't look like an Orbeez. Obviously, it's got jagged edges, and they don't go through the point of making it an actual rounded Orbeez. But I will tell you, so first let's talk about cost-wise. So you buy a bag of perlite. I haven't even touched this. I bought this bag at the beginning of spring, and then I didn't even touch it. But Orbeez, 50,000 Orbeez for $10 on Amazon. 50,000, and you can buy them. You can buy them colored. You can buy them clear, however you want. But I will tell you. So this is the package. It's still half full, actually. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's still half full. And so I didn't even use it all. So this was $10. I didn't even use it all. And I've done probably, at one point I had 32 clutches in the incubator, and I still had Orbeez in my bucket right there. So I just make it up in this bucket right here. So you can see it. So obviously I got a little bit of water in there. So the only thing you want to make sure you do is you screen the water out. So you can use like a noodle strainer or something, just scoop a bunch up, and then just let the water kind of go out of them so they're not fully wet. I just re-wet these because a lot of them were drying out. But that's pretty much the only thing. But the eggs are not sitting on this, so I still use a tray. So I'm still doing a tray, and I'll show you an incubator here. So as you can see, and I use very, very little. I use very little. It's just one layer of beads at the bottom. And then I drop the tray in, and then I put the eggs down. Now, I did do a test run. So I had a couple clutches of eggs that I was on vacation, and I wasn't able to catch them fast enough. They were sitting pretty much there for 2-3 days, and I wasn't about to peel them apart because they were stuck. So I couldn't use the tray because it was going to be too high. So I had to put it directly on the Orbeez. And I will tell you, all the eggs made it. Every single one. So I had no issues at all with those 2 clutches that I incubated that way directly on the Orbeez. Now, once again, I do strain the Orbeez through a strainer to make sure the water kind of, is out and is not just sitting. I don't want to be scooping. I don't want to be scooping water, because if you grab a bin, and you go digging in for your Orbeez, just like that, you might scoop up some water if you got water at the bottom of the bin. So you want to be very, careful about that. And then the other thing is when it's time to cut the eggs, or if I start seeing pips, I do, obviously I'm still using the press and seal on the top to keep the humidity in. But like I said, only one layer of Orbeez, and it's doing an amazing job. And then I pulled the tray out. So I pulled the hatch tray out with the eggs. I dumped the Orbeez back in the overstock bin before I cut the eggs. And not just so the ooze, all the funk, the inside egg does not leak all over the Orbeez, because I want to make sure these are reusable. So I just put a little bit of water at the bottom of the bin, put the tray back down, and just cut the eggs. Then throw them back in the incubator to basically now look like that, with just a little bit of water there at the bottom. And that's, just hydration, just so if they do want to drink a little bit, and to keep it humid, that's in there, because I don't pull them out of there until they give me their first shed. I don't set them up in a baby rack till they give me the first shed. All right, I think I covered it. So we talked about how many you get, 50,000, $10. It makes, if I were to make all of them, that bin right there would probably half full. No kidding. Because I have all those in there. The jar is still half full. And I have still those clutches in there from the same jar of Orbeez. So quite a bit. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. You know, that's what I love about this community. You know, we all share, we all help each other out. You know, obviously, I learned from somebody, and you know, happened to hit on some success with something new, and I thought I'd share with the rest of the community. You know, make it easier for everybody else that's breeding out there. So, you know, those hopefully, yeah, hopefully everybody loves it. They like the new cleaner method, you know, and you're not wasting product. I mean, it's basically you're reusing. So you're reusing the same thing year after year. They dehydrate basically, and then you just, before the next season, you just rehydrate them with more water. And yeah, so like I said, just key thing, make sure that if you're doing that and you're putting water in there, that you are straining those Orbeez out, probably I would say half hour before, just to make sure that excess liquid is kind of not in the Orbeez. So maybe strain, you know, enough for a smaller tote. Dump the strained ones in a tote so you have them ready for when you're ready to start setting up some eggs and some yeah. And I missed a lot of comments. I'm sorry, you know, busy moving around talking. So if you guys didn't see our video from 3 days ago, we went through all the babies that we have hatched out so far this year. There's a lot. There's a lot. We have 32 clutches set up in the baby racks. I got another 2, 4, 6 that I'm just waiting on the first shed. Another one that I just cut yesterday. Most of them still in the eggs. And then got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another 9 that's still obviously waiting for that 60-day mark. Well, more like 57-day mark. And then I still got more girls that are gonna go. So this is a very exciting year, very busy year. Definitely way better than last year. I changed a lot of stuff that I did from last year, and it's just been success. You guys can see lots of success. So yeah, so there's 4 racks I got set up right there for the babies, and then I got 2 more I got to build. So this whole wall is gonna be all babies, total 360 slots. So I'm using the in case you guys are wondering, these are the FB8s. I like the FB8s better than the FB5s. The 5s just really narrow, high. I'm not a huge fan. I'm a huge Freedom Breeder fan, but not a huge fan of the FB5 for ball pythons. This gives you plenty flexibility for holding until you can actually move the babies. And then you can probably, I would say, probably good till 300 grams in these FB8s, if not even bigger. So yeah, yeah, everything's rolling really well here at BallPythonBlvd. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if there's anything else you guys want me to talk about or you want to see. If anybody has any questions, shoot them now. I will look here, see if anybody posts anything. And if you have any questions, if you've seen this after the fact, you got questions, just leave a comment. I'll respond. Or you can always message us on all our social media platforms. BallPythonBlvd everywhere. Instagram, Facebook. So you can even catch me playing Fortnite under BallPythonBlvd. All right. Oh. Who manufactured these racks? These racks were manufactured by Big Sky Reptiles. He no longer actually makes the racks. He did them. He's a buddy of mine in Montana. He did it as a favor for me. It's one of the last projects he took on. To my understanding, he's not building any more of these. I know he's doing some display cases though, and I did see those, and they're beautiful. They are beautiful. So his name is James Dvorak, Big Sky Reptiles. So you can look him up. You can always ask him if he's still building any kind of racks. But I love them. I honestly love them. So, and they look great. The workmanship is amazing. So, biggest pain is trying to put them together by yourself. You really need somebody, at least for the initial part, of holding the initial pieces together while you're screwing them together. Once you get the three pieces on, the rest of it is really pretty simple. But yeah, it's just that initial, because the boards want to move around on you and you want to make sure they're perfect. So all right, let's see, we got any more? Perfect. All right guys, so hopefully you guys like the baby room here, my incubators. Still debating what else to do in here. I was thinking about bringing the retics down here to make room upstairs for more racks, because I could fit more adult racks up there. But right now I got space, and I might be letting go, maybe after the next breeding season, I might let go some of my, lower end stuff, single, double gene type stuff, females after they lay for me next year. So they're already eating up like crazy and getting ready for next year. So it's gonna be exciting. I can't wait for what 2023 is gonna bring. So hopefully everybody's having a great night. Guys, thank you for coming on. For those that are here live, like I said, hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell. If you didn't get the notification and you're subscribed, just unclick it, re-click it, make sure all is selected so you're getting these notifications when we're going live. Thanks for coming on, guys. God bless. Love you. Have a great one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.